Hello everyone, it's Dio from Firm But Fair Gaming, bringing you another Diablo 3 video. Welcome everybody to this week's weekly challenge rift. It is number 231 and we are a Crusader and we are rocking the Valor set. And I can tell here by looking at things that we're going to be utilizing the Royal Ring of Grandeur, basically reducing one item off the set to get the full bonus. And we're also going to be using the Traveler's Pledge and Compass Rose, and also here we got the Captain Crimson. So basically, cooldown is going to turn into damage, and resource cost reduction into damage prevented. We also got the Bracers here, anytime, just basically Thorns damage, reflecting back onto attackers, as well as a little bit of freeze there from the shield. Because we're rocking the Valor set, it basically Fist of the Heavens is greatly empowered and it returns Wrath to us, so it's going to be both our Spender and Generator. So now we're just going to look at our abilities here. So we got Provoke with Too Scared to Run. So basically it's going to taunt enemies to hit us and they don't flee away and they're slow. We got Fist of Heavens here, so with Fissure, so basically you're going to spread it around, and as it arcs out and hits mobs, it's going to give you back some of the wrath that you've been spending while you're casting it. So you kind of just do a triangle around as big splashes of mobs as you're progressing through, or when you're focusing bosses, you kind of make a triangle around it. We got Iron Skin with Flash, so basically when we take damage, we're going to be able to just walk through mobs. Obviously, this guy's not going to hit me, so anyways, and it also gives us a little bit of a movement boost. And we've got Heaven's Fury with Ascendancy, so it drops a ray of holy power, and then it just deals damage over time, 2,766% weapon damage. And it's got a kind of a long CD, so here we're just going to drop it, and as you can see, it's a pretty long CD. If you actually are used to playing the Valor set, usually there's a Heaven Fury with the itemization, you can kind of spam it. Additionally, we got Laws of Valor with Answered Prayer, so as we kill mobs, it extends the law, which gives us attack speed. And then lastly, we got Akrats with Rally. So Rally I'm actually not familiar with. So it reduces the cooldown of other abilities. So basically when we use this, we're going to be able to reset and lower the cooldown onto our Heaven's Fury there. So there everything's on cooldown. Pop Akrats and it takes everything off and puts Iron Skin almost at off cooldown as well. And then here we're just going to continue throwing around Fissure, so it's just going to blow everything up, and it's going to be our big damage ability that we're going to utilize. So we're probably just going to throw out our Heaven's Fury and put on Iron Skin and our Law, and then we'll probably pop Akrats when we find a decent sized mobs to continue to fight, and then we'll jump into the dungeon here, or the rift, and see how we do. So here we go. So we have a really good map here to start with. So it is, of course, Festering, and we got 5 elites on this map. So just come in, we're going to throw the Heaven's Fury down there into the corner and blow that up, pop our Akrats and reset our cooldowns. And we actually have 4 elites right at the start. So we're just going to, we actually get 2 here, and we got a channeling there pylon up to the left. So we're just going to nuke all these down, then we're going to grab the channeling. We're just basically going to try to cross as much distance as possible, utilizing the combination of being able to throw down our Heaven's Fury as well as our Fissures all over the place, and using Akrats to reset the cooldowns. So here we got the third elite that we've got right at the start here. There should be one more just coming up. There it is. So there's our Heaven's Fury. It's just going to do all the work for us. There's actually pretty decent amount of progress on this. So just going to utilize the attack speed pylon here for the speed and the attack, and just backtrack, clean up a little bit of percent, because after this I found I was close to 80% when I left this map. So now we're just going to keep throwing around our Fissures and utilizing it. Channeling's over by this rate, but we can still use our Akrats to reset our cooldowns. So I'm just trying to clean up as many mobs as possible. Didn't find a whole lot there, so just kept moving forward, maximizing the efficiency with the speed buff. So we're going to come down here. There's one more elite right by the door, as well as a shield pylon. So we'll just kill the elite, and then we'll grab the shield on our way onto the next level. It is possible to spawn the boss on the second level. I actually ended up going to the third because it wasn't as efficient moving through the second level. So when I jump onto the next floor here, we'll see the more efficient route. So we got two champ packs on this. One is straight ahead here, and another one is just around the corner to the right. So this was a more efficient way. So turning right here, we're going to run into the first champ pack. Just make quick work of that and keep moving down. You could go straight through that T intersection there, but there wasn't as much density up there, and it spent a lot of travel time. I mean, we're so far ahead of the timer here with 2 minutes. You can easily do that, not a big deal. But if you want to get good speed, then this is a way to go. We're just going to dip down here because there's actually a decent amount of progress. So we're just going to blow that up and then move back up. So this is the only other champ pack on the floor. So they're right there. And also the door is just past these guys, which is why this was the most efficient. And so we're almost at our, almost spawning the Rift Guardian. We got a little bit more percent here in front of the doorway. So if you had did that arc around or went straight through on the T, you might have been able to see some there, get a little bit more percent. But this actually works out really good because we got a champ pack right at the bottom of the stairs. So this is going to give us exactly what we need in order to spawn the boss. We do get a little bit unlucky here. The boss spawns a little bit away. So pull up the map so I can figure out where it was. Then he comes right there. So I just dropped the Heaven's Fury on him. It's just going to basically destroy him, and we're going to have a really good time here. So, hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions or comments, please let us know below. This was a pretty quick time. I did check this after the fact, and it's the second quickest time right now. I was about 20 seconds behind Rax. So, as always, Rax is a god at this sort of thing. So, I was pretty happy with that. As always, we appreciate any likes or subscribes. So we'll see you all next week.